Now, USA Rugby Sevens head coach Mike Friday returned to his own old stomping ground in Kenya this week as a guest of the country's Rugby Patrons Society. Friday and former England women's rugby international Rachael Burford held coaching clinics with local aspiring players. CGTN's Mohammed Abubakar now reports.
On this same field 7 years ago, Coach Mike Friday was conducting training sessions for the Kenya men's sevens team. This week, he was back in his old stomping ground, conducting a rugby clinic with the local age group teams in Nairobi. The now USA Sevens boss expressed his delight in coming back to the country he once led to their highest finish in the HSBC World Series, 5th, and his love for the East African nation has not diminished.
It's important that we continue to expose rugby, the values of the game, the spirit of the game, the fact that it's about teamwork, looking after your friends. It's about being positive and collaborative, which is so important not only in rugby but in life, because we have a responsibility with the game to allow people and help these young men and women to develop not only as players and enjoy the sport, but also in life, to understand what you need, what values you need to get by in life.
The young rugby players here could not contain their excitement after having a training session with the British tactician who departed Kenya as a national darling following his call of duty in 2013.
I'm so happy I got to be trained by Mike. This was the man who used to train our senior team in the past. These days I only get to see him on TV, so I've really enjoyed having him here today.
There are some skills I hadn't perfected before today. His session today has helped me improve on the basic switch, holding and tackling. I've gained a lot and I'm thankful. I love this sport and I hope that more young boys can join this game.
Former England women's rugby legend Rachael Burford was also at hand to share a training session with the girls' team during the tour. With the women's game still in its infancy, Burford's proven track record and success has inspired the local girls to pursue their dream to play professional rugby.
We've had a really good session. We have all learnt a lot of skills, but most importantly, she has given us hope that with hard work we can go all the way and play for the national team, because that is our dream. I follow our ladies national team and I was so happy when they qualified for the Olympics next year. If they could make it, why can't I?
Friday and Burford hope that such programs that involve both training and mentoring sessions could also be taken up by the Kenya senior men and women players.
Being a senior player is to really nurture and look after those players. What you want to do, you want to be able to step away from the game knowing that you've given everything you can as a player, but also as a person and as a teammate, and to help those young players, because the faster you accelerate them on, all that's going to happen, the team's going to get stronger, women's rugby is going to get stronger, and then the platform will just grow.
The national players. I think there's a real opportunity to use the likes of not only Injera and Amonde, but also those guys that have fought up the hard way, like Nelson's or you of this world, to make them role models, to put them back out on programs where they need to understand what's required to operate and develop outside of rugby, because rugby on the world circuit will only last for so long. So I think there's an opportunity to create internship programs to allow them to develop and also inspire the next generation of Kenyan rugby players.
Mohammed Abubakar, CGTN, Nairobi.